Good day, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Mike Flores here, your local Las Cruces Realtor and new home expert. I've got a beautiful home today, under 350, 1,825 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. Before we get started, I'd like to thank Hilda Romero with ERA Buyers and Sellers. Wonderful representation. Thank you so much. Let's go take a look at this house. Starting with this beautiful outside landscaping, if you notice, I always call this the evergreen grass. This is your faux grass with a beautiful trim of brick all the way around. Desert landscaping, you got several bushes, you got a nice rock arroyo, boulder, couple of trees, all in a drip system. No mowing, no having to worry about fertilizer or getting any kind of bugs into your rocks, of course. They don't like them rocks. The outside style of this is contemporary, very urban, very modern. I mean, look at these lines. So you have all these very defined lines, rounded corners, lots of rock all the way around in the entrance and all around this garage opening. Got a couple of coach lights. Again, I love seeing this trend that builders are starting to not use coach lights that you have to take anything off. You can actually just change the bulb out here, which makes life so much easier. Look at this beautiful rock. And you have this multiple paneled garage door. It's about a 7-foot garage door, looks to be about 16 foot wide. And it does have an actual keypad. Now, folks, what these are good for is not having to take your keys when you go out for a walk. You can just come on in, you can press a couple of codes, open it right up, close it real easy. Just makes homeownership much easier. 3 beautiful fixed windows in the front with these nice pop outs. If you notice the contrast, beautiful, beautiful work. I love this. Rock stack all the way to the top, all the way to this part where you have this really gorgeous roof tile. And the soffits are actually painted the same as the pop outs. That gives it that really pretty consistency with that contrastic look. Take a look at this. Nice deep patio, couple of beautiful windows, 8-foot door with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glass panels, elongated mounted so it looks more contemporary. You got a nice little plug-in right here. That's always nice to see. Most homes out here are gonna have a plug-in in the front and a plug-in in the back and sometimes even a plug-in on the side. I always say the more the merrier. It's better to have it, not need it, you know? I really like this. They did a copper finish. This is the doorbell chime, really easy to use. Just press it once, I can actually hear it on the inside. Let's go take a look at this home. And coming into this home is such a pleasure. You have very high ceilings, LED recessed lights. Look how wide this is. You know, you got plenty of space here for some art, some paintings. I love how they did this. You could put a small runner table here. You got a plug-in for lamps. Wood look tile. It looks like this is throughout the entire home except the bedrooms. You're gonna have carpet in there. This home is only 1,825 square feet, but it has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and this one's 344. For those of you looking for anything under 350, you gotta see me today. Rounded corners I love throughout the entire home, hand-troweled walls and ceilings. You know, carbon monoxide detectors. Now, one of these goes off, folks. In Las Cruces, it's mandated. One goes off, they're all networked. It will literally set off all of these. So if one goes off, everybody will be alerted. Let me tell you, it will wake you out of a dead sleep. Now, this hallway in the front, you have a bedroom here, a full bathroom, a linen closet. That looks to be a 5-shelf linen closet, very nice. Bedroom here and a bedroom in the front, which is always my favorite bedroom because it has the view of the front landscaping. It's plenty of natural light. I think we're gonna start all the way over here. Nice 2-inch louvered faux blinds. These are really nice and easy to work with, as you can see. And I do like that they have this in the hallway because that hallway can be a little dark without either a skylight or having this. I mean, you don't even have to have the lights on and you still have a little bit of light in here. And that is really helpful to have that. It's about a 9-foot ceiling here, maybe even this is about a 9-footer or maybe a 10-foot, but man, I'll tell you, over there, really high ceilings. This front bedroom, it looks like Hilda and her team they come in here and they show their folks what they have in terms of land, their finishes, what inventory they have. I know that they have a lot of lots coming out over by Red Hawk Golf. You know, great builder. They're actually from El Paso. They came out here about 2 years ago, had some good success, and I can see them having very, very good longevity here. You know, in Cruces, there's some really good builders, and I think that the best of the builders that are coming from El Paso are starting to realize that Cruces is a really good place. Just a great place for everything. You know, if you're looking to retire, especially, you know, good weather, good food, low cost of living, just phenomenal. Now, in the last video we did, you can see here there's no fan, but there's 2 switches. That's because this switch is actually pre-wired to a fan connection up here. So you don't have to worry about having to wire that up. The wire's already waiting for you and it's on your own separate switch. Got a nice closet. This closet they're using for storage, so I won't open it, but I will open the other ones. Got a lot of really good elongated raised paneling all the way across. It's gonna have, you know, plenty of hanging storage, a couple of shelving in there, just really good. I love their contemporary doors. Did a very good job with that. I'm seeing a lot of plug-ins everywhere we go. Now from that bedroom, there's another bedroom here. These bedrooms look to be about 11 by 11. Really nice, very clean. That looks to be like a queen bed. Could even be a one size smaller, but I mean, it's pretty good size. It does have enough room for some side tables or some nightstands, which is nice to see. And like I promised, everybody asks me, Mike, can you open the closets? They got to see the closets. So yes, I will. Got plenty of shelving, hanging space. I like to see that they put these in there. That really adds to the strength of it and how much stuff you can actually hang on there. Windows, great windows, Energy Star. And then it has this ledging here. And by the way, folks, this is a 2x6 builder at 344. Very, very important. Structural quality, structural integrity comes to mind. And energy efficiency, of course, is always very, very important, especially if you're trying to save money. Now in here, you got granite, 3cm granite. Cool thing about granite is it's like nature's thumbprint. It's literally took 1 billion years to make that. It's either cut out of the side of a mountain or an ocean, a beach, or even in the desert. And it's from whenever there were volcanoes everywhere. And all of them come with their own color settings. Like it really depended on the environment that it was in when it was created. And 3 centimeters thick, this is a natural stone. You ought to see the manufacture of this. They have these big slabs. They come in, they polish them, they cut them. I've had the opportunity several times in my life to visit these places. Just phenomenal people to see what they do. Very, very talented. I like this. Very intricate framing. Looks to be at about a 2.5-inch frame. You got your nice 3-lit sconce. And it looks like this might be either Moen or Delta. To be continued on that. Nice hardware. This is your very nice tube hardware. You got some cabinets, you got some drawers. I like their toilets are a little bit bigger than what I've seen out there. We don't like them elementary toilets. And then over there in the shower area, you got tile to the ceiling. You've got a nice wet nicho. Good faucets. So far, so good. Extractor fan, heating and vent, heating and cooling vent. And this is the third bedroom. We haven't seen the master suite yet. But this gives you a good idea that everybody in your guests, your children, or anybody that you have living would literally be on the opposite side of the master. That's a good thing. This is very, very nice. Again, about 11 by 11, plenty of space. Now this for sure is a queen bed. And you've got 2 nightstands on both sides and plenty of room to walk around. Right here's where you put your cable. This would represent maybe where a TV would go, or if you just don't want TV and you're more of a reader, fantastic. Really like this layout. I love the modern touches too. Oh, and look at this. On the opposite side, laundry room. You got this, I like that. I like how they did this. Now I've seen staggered shelving or staggered cabinetry. This is a straight mount, which is really good. It's got its hardware. I like the dark richness of this. It gives it that really pretty contrast. Like I've mentioned before, most builders, when you're buying out there and you're looking to say, hey, do they have gas hookups for your dryer? Typically, without you asking for one or building a home from scratch, typically it's going to come with this 220. Of course, that's for electric. That's going to be for your ventilation out. That goes all the way to the ceiling or all the way through the roof. Hot and cold water for your washer, and of course a plug-in. And these always have an extractor fan, extra lights. I like that it's all LED. That really makes a big difference. And this is the entry to the garage. So it looks like they had maybe a Christmas get together here. Got some Christmas lights going, I like that. Festive. So it looks like at standard what they do is they texture the garage. They don't paint it, they leave that up to you. In fact, just about 15 years ago, folks, you could find new home builders that all it was just the framing exposed. There was no drywall or nothing. So that's actually quite a change that has happened over the last 15 years. Epoxy garage floor, insulated garage door, and then you got this tire stop here, and I really like this because you don't have to hang the tennis ball to hit your window to stop your car before you actually hit the wall. So that's a good thing. And then over here, you got your water heater, Water shutoff valve is right behind this ice chest here. That's a gas water heater, A.O. Smith. A.O. Smith is a very good brand of water heater. And then over here you have your drip system control. Now this controls all the lovely foliage that we saw on the way in on the outside. And it's really good. I mean, in the summers, you know, maybe 15, 20 minutes to drip, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. And then in the winter, you can drop that down to, you know, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, which is really good. Garage door opener. Let's see what kind of product that is. Chamberlain with MyQ. And MyQ means that you can actually use it with like an app. You can control it with your phone. A lot of these do accept geofencing. If you don't know what geofencing is, it's literally a fence that you can put yourself around your home, you know, let's say a mile, a half a mile. When it detects you coming in, it's going to open up the garage for you, which is fantastic. I mean, anything that makes our lives easier in this world today is a good thing. Now, if we take a left, you see this is like another foyer entrance. This is the master suite, but I noticed there's a half bath here. And it does have the same finishings as the last bathroom, just without the tub. It's got the granite countertops. It's got the framed mirrors, the sconce, the undermounted sink. And that's an oval sink, which is really nice. Hardware, and of course, I always call this the reading room. It's got the toilet. Very good. And they matched all the doors with the rectangular raised panels. And oh my, now that's a king bed. That's a much bigger bed there. You got extra lighting, you got the fan here, 2 windows. Both windows operate, and I know there's been talk out there about, you know, why are windows operable or opening in the bedrooms. That's just simply to meet code. That is to meet what's called egress. It's made so, you know, you can open it if there's a fire, you can be pulled out of it, you can exit the house without trying to find your way through the house with smoke. That's what they're there for, and it is a mandate for all builders to have that. And I mean, we're gonna go in there in a second, but I'm looking at this closet over here. Nice walk-in closet. Plenty of storage room for everything. You got long hang everywhere, short hang, upper storages, cubbies, and then you got a place here to put your shoes. I know my wife would love that. Plenty of shoe space. I don't know, maybe I can compete with it a little bit. I have a few shoes myself. They did a little bit of decoration in here, put a nice mirror, big mirror. They put this in here. I really like this. Oh yeah, no tub. Separated vanities, I like that. You get your own space. You get your own cabinetry, your own hardware, your own sink, your own granite, your own mirrors and sconces, and they're separated, and that's really nice. I mean, you can really do a lot with this. Of course, your reading room, and one thing that strikes me about this reading room is the width of it. I mean, I've seen some out there where it's a little bit more narrow and it's kind of feels a little claustrophobic. This is actually really good. Probably about 5 foot wide. I would say at least 6 to 7 foot deep. It's very good. Extra lighting up here, extraction fan, and a nice big shower. And who doesn't like a nice big shower? Tile to the ceiling. There's your faucets. Very good. Got the wet nicho. They did the schluttering, which I really like to see this. This is that band that they do to give it a really defined line, but also to protect the grout ends. And I really like that. Cobblestone flooring. Folks, we haven't even got into the actual living space yet. 1825 square feet, folks. Fantastic. Beautiful master suite. I love this. Lots of plugins everywhere. You know, plugins are very important with all of our electronics and technology. You got a thermostat here to control the temperature of the home, right in the hallway, which I'd like to see that. And then check this out. Lots of living room space, dining space, good sized kitchen. It's got the same kind of cabinetry too. Cabinetry, like I was telling you earlier, comes in staggers. Sometimes it comes in a straight, linear, clean shot. This is more of a contemporary type cabinetry. It's got the darker color on it. You can see actually the wood grain bleeding through the actual stain itself or the paint. Quite gorgeous. Satin nickel fixtures and faucets and hardware and all that stuff, and they've matched the entire home to that. I really like that. And one thing that strikes me too is, you know, pantries are typically a door. This one is actually cabinetry. I really like that. It's just really a classy way of having your, this is where you get your food, your cereal, all that stuff. And I mean, I've seen people actually add a couple more of these. This is really good to see. Very easy to stay organized with a kitchen like this. Got a nice big granite island, double basin sink with a nice faucet. Your dishwasher's over here. It's got some more cabinetry down below here. And then you have all this upper cabinetry, lower cabinetry, and a very modern backsplash combination of glass and tile. And I really like that. It's more of an elongated, and it's laid almost in a staggered formation, which I really like. And it's a random staggered. And random staggered means there's no real, there's no real rhythm to it. It's not like what you see in subway tile where it's the same kind of pattern over and over. This one is very randomly put around, and I really like that a lot. Lots of plug-ins, lots of countertop space. You got your push-in oven over here. This is a Samsung cooktop, and it has the griddle in the middle of it, which I like to heat those tortillas and all the things that you like to heat up in the, during your meals. It's very good to have. Nice big microwave. Samsung's a very good maker. I really like that. If you're looking for a home under $350,000, this is probably some of the best ones I've seen at that price point. And we'll be bringing you a lot of builders over the next few months. That's one thing I specialize in, other than resale and listings and marketing and videography and everything else that I'm involved in. New homes is really my specialty. And new homes right now are about the same price as resale in Las Cruces, folks. It's been that way for a little while. That's probably why we do so many new homes in Cruces. Look at the size of this. So 4 extra lights, you got 4, looks like they were doing some touch-up work over here. You got 4 really nice windows here, and those are just accent light windows. They don't open, they just stay like that. It brings in that pretty natural light, and they're up high too, so it's not really like in your face, it's up above. This is where you would either put your TV there, put your TV here. Nowadays with the wireless TVs, you can kind of put them anywhere you'd like. You're not restricted to just one wall, which is great. And as you can see, they got chairs in here, a big table, a big couch, runner tables, and still plenty of room to walk around and enjoy this home. Wood look tile. I just love wood look tile. It seems to be a very big trend out here in Cruces, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's tile that looks like wood. Now, big picture window where the dining room is, got the drop chandelier, and this is an east-facing backyard, folks. Right now it's about 1 o'clock, and you can already see the sun is casting a shadow, so this is a very good thing in the summer where you want to do a lot of cookout activities, you want to be outside, and you want to be in the shade, an east-facing backyard. And if you don't have anybody behind you for too long like this home, you actually catch the peaks of the Organ Mountains. And I can't wait to show that to you, because that's one of the things that people ask me. Can you get me a home that has the Organ Mountains? And the answer is absolutely yes, and not just in resale, but in new. Now, this door, 8 foot tall, it's a 4-panel glass. These are 3-foot panels. They open up like a French door, which is really cool. Let's see if this one opens really easy like the other one. Sometimes you gotta open them up like that, and there you go. And this one comes with screens, and what's cool about that is you can get that fresh air coming in, but not have to worry about moths coming in or any kind of bugs. I really like that. But if you're into entertaining, take a look at this. Open this up 6-7 foot wide. You can leave these in place. You can open them up. Nice big outside patio with lights. They're using stucco out here, and I'm assuming this is a synthetic stucco. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, but really, really super nice, and a lot of backyard space for those, for those that want a pool, just some outside grass, or if you just want a place for the kids to play, or just simply a place to come out and relax. This will do it for you. Rock walls, we're always known for those, right? Beautiful rock walls, not fences, not, wood panels, nothing like that. All these boulders are put together, and let me tell you, to watch these folks put these together, absolutely incredible. They are very talented, and it is a very hard thing to do. If I did rock walls, they'd probably be crooked and all kinds of funny stuff. So the street behind us is actually Sonoma Ranch. This is the entrance of Metro Verde. And there's about 8 or 9 builders here, and I intend to bring them all to you in these videos and give you a good critique. And for those of you that are looking outside the state, you need some information, this is a perfect channel for you to do so. Of course, if you need any more in-depth information, give me a call. I could be your eyes and your ears down here in Las Cruces, and I so much appreciate you joining us today. Have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you so much.
you.